Hello and welcome back. I am so excited, you guys. This is such a juicy topic. And if you've been with me the past few weeks, we've talked about the problem with sugar, we've talked about simple swaps, and today I really want to dive into what cravings mean, because I think so many times we think we have a craving and we think, oh my gosh, there must be something wrong, or oh my gosh, I need to eat, or we just kind of have this response, which is okay, right? But if you want to build awareness around that, I want to dive into what cravings mean. So let's really look at this, because there are several reasons why you can get cravings, and we're going to cipher that today. And I love this. I love this topic. So if I get a little riled up, that's what's going on. So you can get cravings because you are dehydrated. A lack of water can send the message that you're thirsty and on the verge of dehydration. Dehydration can show up as a mild hunger. So the first thing to do when you get a craving is drink a full glass of water. Now you want to be sure that your water intake is well balanced, because excess water can also cause cravings. So something to be mindful of. Not eating balanced meals can also lead to cravings. And if you are eating too much of one thing, that's a really great example. Not eating a proper balance of foods can cause cravings in order to maintain balance, because remember, our body's main job is to keep us safe and to provide that balance, right? So if you are eating a diet too rich in sugar, that could cause a craving for something salty or savory. We talk about this in my workshop, right? Eating too many raw foods may cause cravings for extremely cooked foods. So you want to incorporate quality protein, fats, and carbs into your meals to satisfy your hunger. When you have a proper balance of foods, your cravings won't be so strong. And I think this is one area that we really miss the mark in, right? Like, we really like to say carbs are bad. No, carbs are not bad. Your body needs carbs. They are a macronutrient, meaning your body needs a lot of them. They are an energy source, but they've gotten a bad rap, okay? So I think we really like to cut things out. We did this in the 90s with fat, right? Like, fat-free was the big thing. Snackwell's cookies, Olestra chips. I don't remember what else, but I just remember fat being bad. So what did I do? I ate the Swedish fish and the licorice, because those were fat-free. Well, they're full of sugar, because when food manufacturers take the fat out, they put in a bunch of sugar. Your body needs the fat, it doesn't need the sugar. See, here I go. The next reason you might be having a craving is that you're using food for comfort. And sometimes cravings do come up when we're stressed, when we're sad, when we're angry, maybe even when we're bored. I did this when I was a new mom, you guys. I did not know what to do when I had been busy and working all day, and I was staying home with this baby who I couldn't really interact with. I couldn't really talk to. I didn't feel like I could go to the store because, then it would be nap time or she would poop or whatever. And so I used food in that time because I was bored. I felt lost. I felt like I was lacking my purpose and my identity, and it was rough. And when you're reaching for something in the form of a bag of chips, or you're eating a tub of ice cream, ask yourself these questions. Am I really hungry? Is something upsetting me? Did someone hurt my feelings? Can I find another way to comfort myself? I also really like to throw in, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Because if you're looking for connection, it's not going to be found in the food. If you're looking for purpose, it's not going to be found in the food. If you're looking for energy because you're just tired, your body could probably better benefit from a rest than eating that food that's going to give you energy, but then you're going to slump. This is a blood sugar roller coaster. So find something that doesn't involve food to comfort yourself. Think warm bath, snuggling with a pet, watching a funny movie, reading a book, going for a walk. Do something. Journaling can be really powerful too. Do something to not use the food for comfort. Find another coping mechanism. Okay, this is what I teach in Breaking Free from Sugar. We talk about how to break free from that, because it's a habit. Habits can be changed because we can change our mindset, neural pathways. It's incredible. Back on topic. You may have cravings because of lack of nutrients. If your body has inadequate nutrients, it's going to produce odd cravings. So inadequate mineral levels may produce salt cravings. Overall, inadequate nutrition produces cravings for non-nutritional forms of energy like caffeine and sugar. Eating plenty of whole foods and cutting back on processed and fast foods is going to help boost your nutrient intake. If you need help with this, check out last week's episode where I talked about simple swaps. Those are some things you could do to increase your nutrients, okay? Hormonal imbalance is another one. When women experience menstruation, pregnancy, menopause, fluctuating testosterone and estrogen levels may cause unique cravings. Do you ever crave sugar around that time of the month? I do. If you do, don't be so hard on yourself and have healthier snack options on hand, okay? And I can give you 20 snacks to satisfy your cravings. I will put a link in the show notes so that you have some things you can go to and you're not reaching for the ice cream or the chips or the candy bars or whatever. Let me just write myself a note because I'm prone to forget, you guys. Not eating enough. This is a really big one, right? Like we think we need to lose weight, we want to lose weight, so we're going to cut back on calories because that's what we've been taught. So what happens is we don't eat enough, or we have a busy schedule and a hectic lifestyle that causes us to skip meals. And these things result in low blood sugar, mood swings, and low energy. When we reach for comfort foods or something quick like a bag of chips because we're starving, you're going to have more cravings if your body's not getting what it needs. So aim to have 3 meals per day and snacks in between if you need. You know your body best. You listen to your body and you honor that hunger and fullness, okay? So those are some reasons you might be having cravings. The last one I want to address, and I love to do this work with my clients, is there is another area of your life where something is off, okay? And so this requires some time, this requires some reflection, and it really requires asking yourself the hard questions. In my coaching practice, I have this awesome wheel of life, and we kind of look at the wheel and we see where things are off kilter, and it's a really great kind of gauge to see what areas of your life something might be missing. Because when we are reaching for sugar or food, we're trying to fill a void sometimes. And so if you can identify what that void is and take some forward motion on filling that void, the real void, instead of stuffing it with food, like I used to do, that can be really powerful. So I hope this is helpful. I love to decipher cravings and what they mean because they're different for each of us, right? Like we're all different. It's not one size fits all. So if you have questions around this, if you want to dive deeper, if you want to hear more about the Wheel of Life, set up a coffee chat. I would love nothing more than to chat with you, for 20 to 30 minutes, kind of find out what your goals are, find out what's happening in your life and how we can help you break free from those cravings. So have a beautiful day. I will put all of these links in the show notes. And I will see you next week. Talk to you then. Bye for now.